welcome back to my channel and to today's video where I'll be sharing my edit of high street summer bags. Now I've split them up into categories, so let's start off with category number 1, straw and raffia. My first bag is from Marks & Spencer and is probably the most popular bag type for the summer season, a classic basket bag. This bag is made from straw and features black PU trimmings, but is also available with tan trimmings. Now you do need to be careful with straw as it can snag delicate fabrics, so just be aware if wearing with knitwear, silk and satin. It's a decent size, not too small and not too large, and great for both day-to-day summer wear or as a beach, pool and general holiday bag. Now as basket bags come, this one has some really great features. Firstly, it's got 2 sets of handles, so these braided grab handles for handheld carrying, and a set of longer shoulder straps allowing you to comfortably wear this as a shoulder bag. The bag is also lined with 100% cotton fabric and features a drawstring inner closure, which is rarely found in bags like these, and this just gives you a little bit of extra bag security. This is a very classic bag which is always going to be appropriate for summer, so it's the kind of thing you can whip out year after year and it will instantly inject those summer vibes into any outfit. Bag number 2 is from COS and this is available in 2 sizes and 2 colours. It's made from hand-woven raffia, which is a palm leaf, and it's known for being durable, strong and easy to weave, which is why it's a popular fibre for bags and other summer accessories. Now, this is another natural fibre where you need to be careful when wearing with snaggable, delicate or even woven fabrics. So this is an open style shopper bag, so there's no closure or fastening on here at all, meaning there's absolutely no bag security at all, but it does have an internal zip pocket for valuables, and this is made from genuine leather, as is the bottom panel of the bag, which in turn provides structure and stability. This is the most wearable of the 2 sizes that it comes in my opinion, and it makes a really great day-to-day bag. But again, just beware of that open style. Bag number 3 is from Zara and is a much smaller option that can be worn as a crossbody. So this little bag is made from woven paper, so you do need to be careful when it comes to getting the bag wet, as it will lose its shape, and with continued exposure to rain, it would eventually disintegrate the fibres. So this is a sunny day bag only. The handles and all the trimmings are a dark tan PU with contrast stitching and brushed brass hardware. The bag features an additional strap which is made from natural coloured webbing, and this is both removable and adjustable, so you can wear the bag as a shoulder bag, either short or long, and also as a crossbody, which is great when you need to be hands-free, perhaps like on a city break for example. In terms of bag security, there are 2 tabs at the opening which house a magnetic closure, and there's a decent sized internal zip pocket. And finally, this is one of a few bags in today's video which has personalisation as an additional option when purchasing. You can have your initials embroidered on the bag in 2 different areas, the webbing strap and the main body of the bag. Another bag from Zara here, and I shared this in the What's New in My Wardrobe for Summer video a few weeks back. So this one is also made from woven paper, so again, avoid the rain. And it features PU handles and trimming, which I have expressed some disappointment over, especially when you factor in the price point of this bag. I'd prefer the very skinny straps to be leather. I'd even pay just a little bit more to have leather factored in. But nonetheless, I still think this is a great bag. So it's huge. Definitely a maxi size tote, and it would make a really great beach bag, pool bag, holiday bag in general, but it's also nice for day to day. I've actually been taking this out with me when I go shopping so that I can fit everything in there and I don't need to take additional bags. Like a lot of the bags in today's video, this has 2 sets of handles, a set of grab handles and a set of longer straps for wearing over the shoulder. Internally there's no lining, but it does have a zipped pouch which attaches to the handle of the bag with a popper, so it's also fully removable. Now I've mentioned the bag's large size, but one thing I will say is that it's not actually structured, not even in the bottom panel, so there's no bulk carrying it on your shoulder until of course you fill it up. Right, moving on to my next category, which is canvas and linen. These are great fabrics to look for, which add a slightly more sophisticated look to your summer outfits in comparison to basket bags. This first bag is from COS, and I shared this in my recent COS summer try-on video from last week. It's made from some more premium fabrics, so the main body of the bag is 100% linen, and the trimmings are all genuine leather. With this in mind, I would recommend using a fabric protector with any of the bags in this category, and I will link the one that I use down below in the description box. And also just beware when wearing lighter sort of linen and canvas fabrics like this with mid to darker wash denim, because the colour will transfer onto fabrics like this. Now there are some really unique features on this bag which I think COS does very well. Rather than just plain leather straps, there's a knotted detail as they join the main body of the bag. And towards the base it's almost as though it's been pinched in to create this slightly unusual shape. Inside it's lined with 100% cotton, and there's a zipped pouch for smaller items and valuables, and this is useful because this is another bag which has absolutely zero closure at all. Now this is a very large sized and very structured bag, perhaps a little bit too large for day-to-day wear, but that depends on how much you carry on a daily basis. Next up is this neutral canvas bag from Zara. So this bag is made from 100% cotton canvas and features a dark brown PU trim and shoulder straps. This V cutout shape on both the front and the back makes this stand out from any other standard canvas shopper, and it allows you to style this in not only a casual sort of day-to-day style outfit, but also with those smarter and more sophisticated outfits, perhaps even as part of a summer workwear wardrobe. This is another bag with a bottom panel for both structure and practicality. Inside, the bag is lined with 100% cotton and has a roomy internal pouch attached to the inside of the bag with a PU strap. There is a tie closure at the top opening, but I'd say that this is probably too much of a faff to deal with throughout the day, so I would make use of that larger internal pouch. It's a structured bag, but not too boxy, quite a practical size for day-to-day wear, and a great piece to elevate your summer outfits. This next bag is from H&M and is available in 2 different trim colours. The canvas fabric is 78% cotton and 22% linen, so it feels a little bit more durable than the fully linen COS bag. All of the trimmings are PU and feature contrast stitching. And the use of PU, whilst not premium, do give the bag a more lightweight feel, especially given its size. Again, there are 2 sets of straps, the grab handles and the longer shoulder length straps, and you'll notice that there's no visible hardware, so that you wouldn't need to match any jewellery to, making it more versatile. And whilst the bag is structured, it's not as deep as some of the others in this video, so it feels less bulky when you're wearing it on the shoulder. There's no closure on this bag, so it's another open shopper style bag with an internal zip pocket for any valuables. Now, because of its size and shape, I think it would be quite a functional summer work bag with plenty of space in there to fit a laptop and any files or paperwork. But it also works well as a day-to-day bag. Moving on, and this bag is from Marks and Spencer. So this canvas is 100% polyester, which, as we all know, is often not very favourable here. But the bonus of using polyester on a bag is that it makes it easier to clean and more durable than cotton or linen. It has a contrasting black PU trim and silver hardware, which is visible in these buckles on the shoulder straps, which are adjustable. Unlike many of the other bags featured so far, this bag is a little bit more slouchy and not as structured. That does mean that whatever you put in the bag may alter its shape and the way that it hangs, but it also means that it feels more comfortable and less bulky to have worn on the shoulder. Now, this is a large size bag, but because it's not structured, it doesn't look too oversized when it's not fully filled, so you have the option to use this as a very functional day-to-day bag. This next bag is from Zara, and personalisation is also available on this one. It's made from 100% cotton canvas and almost has a bit of a trench coat look to it because of that classic trench colour. It features black PU trim and a double set of handles, the shorter grab handles and full length shoulder straps. Inside there's a full size zip pouch which acts as a bit of a divider in the centre of the bag. This pouch is fully removable and can even be used as a clutch bag on its own, or perhaps a toiletries bag for travelling. This is another large size bag, which again I think would make a really great work bag, travel bag, or just day-to-day bag, not only for the summer season, but also including in those transitional periods as well, like spring and autumn. Any season that's trench season. The canvas fabric has a stiffness to it, giving the bag a little bit more structure, and whilst there is an internal panel inside the bottom of the bag for stability, there's no PU panel on the outer part, which does leave that area subject to dirt and wear and tear. My final canvas bag is a smaller option from H&M. The fabric is a cotton and linen blend with black PU trim and gold hardware. It's a folded flap style, and actually the shape of this bag is very similar to the shape and design of the Totem T-Lock bag. It has a top handle and an adjustable and fully detachable shoulder strap. This is a great day-to-day size and can even be worn crossbody for those times when you need your hands free. There's a concealed magnetic closure on the top and an internal pocket, however, this is not zipped. And finally, the fabric has a bit of structure to it, so even when the bag isn't filled, it keeps its shape. My next category is woven leather, and this is a more durable alternative to any of the natural fibre woven bags. This first bag is from Mango and is made from genuine leather. So woven leather like this always requires more work at production level, so will always come with a higher price tag. It's a style of leather used by brands like Dragon Diffusion and Bottega, so it definitely has, let's say, a more luxury feel to it. Now, of course, this bag isn't limited to summer. I think it could be used all year round, but that woven texture does give it a little bit of a summer feel. The shape of this bag is very similar to the everyday bag from the row. It has that moulded style where the handle is just a part of the bag. There's no lining in here, it's just the backside of the woven leather, which is slightly disappointing considering the price point. There's a magnetic closure, and due to the lack of lining, no internal compartments or pockets. This is the larger size, but it's only a couple of inches deep, so it doesn't feel particularly bulky. There is also a smaller sized option and some other colour choices as well. My next bag is from Zara, and I have cheated a little bit here because, as with most Zara bags, this is PU and not genuine leather. Now, the weave on this bag is much larger, it's like a jumbo weave, but again it does have that summer feel to it. And I really like the shape of this bag. It's like an elongated tote bag without the usual height of a tote bag, so it fits under the arm nicely. And this again would be suitable for all seasons, not just summer. Now, this is the only bag in today's edit that features a full zip closure. These are becoming increasingly hard to find these days. Internally, there's a polyester fabric lining and a zip pocket. And the last thing that I will mention is that whilst the bag isn't heavy per se, it does carry more weight than some of the other bags in this edit. It also has skinny shoulder straps, which is less surface area to distribute the weight, so I'd advise not overfilling the bag to avoid it feeling genuinely heavy. I think it's another great option that's rainy day friendly for day-to-day wear and for elevating those summer outfits. My next category is stripes, although technically both of these bags also fit into the canvas category as well. Both of these bags are from Zara, but let's start off with this larger one first. The fabric is a jute and cotton blend, and you can see that jute element in the texture of the fabric. It's a natural colour with a washed out black stripe and then complementary black PU trimmings with contrast stitching. Stripes, in my opinion, are the only true classic print, and they're so easy to integrate into any wardrobe and incredibly versatile. If, like me, you're a basic lover, they can complement or add a touch of detail to an otherwise very basic outfit. So this bag has a magnetic closure and additional lobster clasp for extra security, although the sides of the bag remain open. There's an internal zip pocket and a stiff bottom panel, which yet again provides stability and structure, but doesn't give you much wiggle room when it comes to wearing over the shoulder. The straps aren't particularly generous in that area anyway, so the bulky bottom doesn't help and leaves it feeling a little bit awkward when worn that way. That said, it's a really nice day-to-day size, Not too big, not too small, with a surprisingly roomy interior. Now the second bag is smaller and a slightly different colourway, but otherwise most of the features remain the same. This one has a warmer feel to it with a natural and brown stripe in the same jute and cotton blend fabric. This smaller version also has a magnetic closure, but lacks the lobster claw clasp. However, it does feature an adjustable and removable shoulder strap, which also allows you to wear the bag as a crossbody. Inside there's a small zip pocket, and overall the bag has minimal silver hardware. The bottom is structured with a PU panel internally, which maintains the bag's shape, but fortunately, as the size is much smaller, it doesn't feel too cumbersome like the larger one. Much like the small woven paper crossbody bag that I shared earlier, this would also make a great city break bag. Lightweight and roomy enough for your phone, bottle of water, a fan and any other essentials, whilst also having that practical element of the crossbody strap that can leave you hands-free. And now onto my final category, which may be a little bit niche, mesh and braided bags, aka the see-through category. This first one is from Arket, and let me tell you, bags don't get any lighter than this. You literally can't feel it when wearing it, which makes it a great beach or pool bag, as you can fill it up with all your holiday essentials. It's made from a polyester mesh fabric with a soft fabric trim and skinny straps. Now I know some people really won't like the see-through design of this bag, but it's definitely been a trend that's emerged around the summer seasons time and time again. It's kind of like jelly shoes, which by the way have also made a comeback this year, but it's a little bit more chic. Despite being made from mesh, the bag does have a slight structure to it, compromised when you fill it with heavier items, but with lighter items it still keeps a relative shape. Now it goes without saying that of course everything you put inside this bag will be visible. So Arket have incorporated a small zipped inner pouch which is made from black opaque fabric for anything that you don't want to be visible. Alternatively, you could always store a bag within a bag. So if you had a basic black tote bag, you could always put that inside if you like the mesh look but don't want your valuables to be seen. And now the final bag in today's edit is this braided bag from Mango. This is made of braided PU cord so that it almost looks like a basket. I decided to share this chocolate brown colour with you guys as that's another colour trend for this season. However, it's also a very classic accessory colour. Now, this one has an internal drawstring pouch or inner lining so that nothing is actually visible inside the bag, and also so that nothing actually falls through the holes in the weave. There's no closure or clasp on the main part of the bag because of that drawstring pouch internally. It has these double cord skinny shoulder straps and a structured bottom panel which maintains the bag's shape and gives it a stable base to stand on, meaning the bag doesn't flop over when you try and stand it up. This is a really good size bag and you can actually fit a lot in here. If you're not a big bag kind of woman, then this size would probably be a little bit too large for day-to-day use, but would make a great holiday bag. Well, it's just a little bit different from most other beach bags, and again, it can elevate an outfit a little bit more than those natural textures like straw, raffia and paper. And there we go guys, that was my edit of high street summer bags. If you have a favourite, let me know down in the comments section, but for now, that's it from me. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time.